for a person who wants to lose weight,
Correct.
तो क्या structure होना चाहिए?
So this is
For a beginner.
So this is the structure that I have been following जो मेरे online workouts है for the last 3 years. This is the structure I've been following, and people have lost weight, they've lost body fat, they've also gained muscle, I'll tell you how, and in general they've been very fit, and beginners have joined it, intermediate people have joined it, advanced people have joined it. Simple. First is your warm-up. Warm-up is absolutely important. चाहे आप 10 मिनट का वर्कआउट कर रहे हो या 1 घंटे का वर्कआउट कर रहे हो, warm-up is something that you can never miss. Warm-up में आप ऐसी exercises डालेंगे जो mimic the main exercises or the muscles that you're going to be using in the main workout. Warm-up of course gets your heart rate moving, gets the body temperature a little warm. ये सब already सब जानते हैं, but doing more full body kind of warm-up. So simple things like say downward dog to upward dog, thoracic rotations, leg swings, banded rows, very basic things that target the back, target the chest, legs, all of this.
Okay.
इसके बाद I make them do activation. Activation is something जहाँ पर when we train, we forget to use the smaller muscles in the body. जैसे हम जब shoulder, chest, tricep ये सारी exercises कर रहे हैं, we don't really train the rotator muscles जो एकदम अंदर है, which are actually responsible for the strength and the stability of the joint. हम लोग front delts, rear delts, side delts वो सब कर लेते हैं, but we forget about them. When we talk about the lower body, we forget about the muscles in the hips and the glutes. Very important. हम लोग thighs. Mobility. Correct. So जैसे जो छोटे loop bands आते हैं, resistance bands आते हैं, उनके साथ very simple movements which work the smaller muscles. Again, 1 or 2 rounds of this, 3 to 4 exercises. Then we go to the functional aspect.
Okay.
We do a 12 to 15 minute of functional. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं.
Okay.
Functional is very important because functional is responsible for you to burn as many calories as possible. जब हम functional सोचते हैं, हम high intensity सोचते हैं. Intensity of course is different for me, different for you, but my 70 or 80% intensity is the same as your 70 or 80%. So we expect कि वो 15 मिनट के लिए you will push your body at around 80 to 85% of your intensity, whether you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced.
Okay. Functional like mountain climbers. हाँ,
तो उस functional workout में या तो हम weights कर सकते हैं, जैसे dumbbell thrusters हो गए, kettlebell swings हो गई, renegade rows हो गई, something which works the whole body together.
What is the purpose of doing like functional before we start?
I'll tell you. तो ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है, but in a functional workout, when your body is a little bit stressed, the adrenaline is responsible for activating or engaging the fat or breaking down the fat. तो जो fat जो आपका रहता है, to break it down from the cells and move it into the blood, you need a little bit of adrenaline. You need a little bit of stress. So that little bit of high intensity actually helps with that.
Okay.
अभी फैट आ गया ब्लड स्ट्रीम में, ब्लड स्ट्रीम से वो मसल में जाएगा, वहाँ पर वो एनर्जी की तरह काम करेगा. देन आफ्टर दैट वी डू वेट्स, where we do again 12 to 15 minutes of weighted. So either one day we'll do upper body push, one day upper body pull, one day legs. So upper body push as in chest, shoulder, tricep. अगले दिन पे lower, फिर back bicep traps. Again for 12 to 15 minutes.
Just for 12 to 15 minutes?
12 to 15 minutes. So how we do it is, I give them 3 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. तो ये जो वर्क रेस्ट का भी जो रेशियो है, दैट ऑटोमेटिकली बिकम्स अ लिटिल बिट मोर फंक्शनल, बिकम्स अ लिटिल बिट मोर ऑफ अ सर्किट. थोड़ा सा उसमें वो इंटेंसिटी भी आ जाती है. एंड हियर इज़ वेयर आई टेल पीपल कि एवरी राउंड ट्राई टू इंक्रीज द वेट. तो अगर आपने 10 kg के साथ स्टार्ट किया, नेक्स्ट राउंड प्रॉब्ली गो टू 12.5, मे बी गो टू 15. रेप्स कम हुए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट पुश ऑन द वेट. फोकस ऑन द वेट, फोकस ऑन बिल्डिंग दैट मसल, फोकस ऑन द स्ट्रेंथ. और फिर उसके बाद 5 to 6 minutes of abs, upper abs, lower abs, side, basically holding अपने जो static holds होते हैं, isometric holds होते हैं, वो if you add everything up, 1 hour is done. उस 1 घंटे में आपने कोर भी कर लिया, कार्डियो भी कर लिया, फंक्शनल भी कर लिया, स्ट्रेंथ भी कर लिया, एंड For people who don't have an hour, I tell them no problem. आप एक काम करो, आप पूरे वर्कआउट में से सिर्फ फंक्शनल निकाल दो. आज सब कुछ और करो बट वेट्स करना. कल आप बाकी सब और फंक्शनल करना, फिर वेट्स, फिर फंक्शनल, फिर वेट्स. So different ways in which you can also approach this kind of a breakdown.
Okay.
But इस वर्कआउट में आपका फंक्शनल हो गया which will help you burn more calories. आपका स्ट्रेंथ हो गया which is helping you build muscle.
Yeah.
Muscle will help you increase your metabolism which will help you again burn more calories.
Absolutely.
आपका core हो गया in the end, or 5 to 6 minutes is enough for your core because your core is anyways working in all the functional movements. If you do farmer's walk, that is also core. See, because core, लोगों को लगता है कि core is abs. Core is not your abs. Core is basically how you hold your body and especially your spine together. So this entire midsection का जो entire muscle है, including your lats, including your middle back, upper back, sides, abs, everything put together. तो जब आप pal off press कर रहे हैं, cable के साथ, where you stand straight and you push the cable front and back, because the cable is trying to pull you, but you're resisting that pull. So you're working your core.
Okay.
When you do a Swiss ball plank, Swiss ball is unstable. You're again working your core. And then you do farmer's walk. Kabhi by the side, kabhi up, kabhi one hand up. So different variations of doing your core exercises as well.
It is also said that we can actually engage our core while doing the strength.
वो तो आप कर रही हो.
तो जब मैं अगर उसी को ही मैं full focus के साथ कर रही हूँ, मैं engaging my core in each and every exercise, the job is done.
So you are engaging your core, but your focus is still on the movement.
Yeah, that's true. So you can't completely pay attention to the core.
Correct. As a habit, जो बंदा 5-10 साल से वर्कआउट कर रहा है, वो एज अ हैबिट वो कोर को एंगेज रखेगा.
बट एक फ्रेशर
नहीं तो उसको समझाना भी कि कोर क्या मसल्स है. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि 3 things: फॉर्म, कंसिस्टेंसी, इंटेंसिटी. सो फर्स्ट 2 months जस्ट वर्किंग ऑन दैट फॉर्म. के प्लैंक करो, प्लैंक में बैक आर्च नहीं होनी चाहिए. दिस इज द कोर, दिस इज हाउ यू एक्टिवेटिंग. एक बार वो आइडिया आ गई, व्हेन यू नो के when I'm doing a squat, this is where I should feel the muscle. When I'm doing a bicep curl or when I'm doing a side raise, this is where I should feel it. That is very difficult for people to think initially.
Right. And then breathing also.
And then breathing. So it's a slow process. That is why you give them individual aspects as well. That is why in strength training, when we do the strength workout, their main priority is on breath. So I keep telling them 1 breath, 1 rep. 1 breath, 1 rep. If you're doing 1 breath, 2 reps, your breath is out of order.
Yeah.
When you're doing strength training, every time you exert, you breathe out. Functional training, you can't focus on breathing because your breathing is going to be out. There you just focus on the form and the intensity of the workout.
Right.
So literally in this 1 hour, in these 5 different aspects, you've covered everything.
So starting from warm up for 10 minutes?
I would say 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, a quick warm up. Then functional for 15 minutes.
हाँ, फिर activation उसके बाद. Activation is again 5 minutes. With
activation before functional.
Before functional.
Which is mobility.
Correct.
Activation for 15 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So that isn't that like very quick 5-minute
activation? But enough
activation?
to engage the muscles.
So whichever muscle you are going to train today.
Correct. So I normally give them 2 upper body and 2 lower body muscles to engage. 20 rep कर लिए, side walks कर लिए, loop bands के साथ, abduction कर लिए, glute bridge, glute march. We'll be done in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That functional for
12 to 15
minutes. And then strength for again 12 to 15 minutes.
And core for 5 to 6 minutes.
Core for 5 to 6 minutes. And then cardio also.
नहीं, ये तो पूरा आपका cardio आ गया.
पूरा सब कुछ ही हो गया actually इसमें.
और अगर किसी को time है और ज़रूरत है, then they can always add some cardio maybe later in the day or maybe after. I would not recommend after this kind of a workout because इसमें already काफ़ी थक गए हैं. 5-10 मिनट कर लिए रिलैक्स करने के लिए तो ठीक है, बट अगर शाम को कर सकते हैं then that's
and
fine.
cool down कितना duration होना चाहिए cool down का?
So cool down we normally do again for 2 minutes where we just want to do absolutely nothing but just
static
sit and no, but not even sit, just breathe. Just
relax your bring your
because the main point over here is कि ये सब workout करते time you've raised your cortisol level so high that it is very important to lower that cortisol level, and the only way you can do that is by breathing. तो 2-3 मिनट अगर 5 मिनट भी बैठ सकते हो, बहुत लोग करते हैं. If you can do that, try not to lie down because then that restricts the movement of the lungs. So if you can sit, you can't close your eyes, don't close, just stare at a point in front of you, but just focus on the breathing. And then we, of course, in our gym, we used to tell the people few things to as affirmations when you're doing that. So few things that we used to say. One was, be thankful first to your body.
Yeah.
Because we end up taking a body for granted. Okay,
We put so
squat
much
jumps, ये jumps, वो jumps कर लिया. So
yeah,
firstly
इतना stress डाला उसके ऊपर.
Correct.
Thank
So
it for
thank it.
bearing with it.
Yeah, to do
Yeah.
everything that you made it do.
Yeah, yeah.
So thanking your body. कहाँ पर अगर कुछ ज़्यादा पेन हो रहा है तो वहाँ पर थोड़ा सा हाथ घुमाया. Thank you knees, thank you legs, thank you shoulders. Then we say thank you to the breath. लोगों को मालूम है अगर कोल्ड होता है, एस्मा होती है, कितनी डिफिकल्टी होती है ब्रीदिंग करने में, एक्सरसाइज करने में. So thank you for moving that breath so comfortably. Correct. And then lastly we say thank you to the universe. Yeah. बहुत लोग ऐसे हैं जो गाड़ी में बैठे टायर पंक्चर हो गया, जिम नहीं आ पाए. आप जिम भी आए, आपने वर्कआउट भी कर लिया, कोई इशू नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन. These are small things but they're so important. और ये जब ये चीज़ की हमें अवेयरनेस आ जाएगी, then the workout becomes more like
a complete workout.
Yes.
Yeah.
नहीं तो क्या, नहीं तो आए, बात किए, सोशलाइज किया, थोड़ा वेट उठाया, पानी पिए, चले गए.
आई थिंक मुझे ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि इसको करने से, वो 5 मिनट बाद में लगाने से आपको रिजल्ट भी, आपके रिजल्ट्स भी आपको ज़्यादा
आ जाएंगे 100%. उसका कुछ ऐसा साइंटिफिक ऐसा है नहीं, बट 100% आएंगे.
एक्सप्लेन करना मुश्किल है, बट येस देयर इज सम लॉजिक बिहाइंड इट. सो आई पर्सनली डू माई, मुझे पता नहीं था, अभी तक आपसे बात करके लग रहा है कि सही कर रही होंगी कुछ. मैं अपनी मेडिटेशन आई प्रैक्टिस इट इमीडिएटली आफ्टर माई वर्कआउट सेशन. बिकॉज आई डोंट गेट टाइम अदरवाइज, तो मेरे को वर्कआउट के बाद ही मैं वहीं पर रिलैक्स होती हूँ और 5-10 मिनट वहीं पर मैं मेडिटेट, डीप ब्रीथ सब कुछ कर लेती हूँ. सेकेंड, द मेन रीज़न इज़ टू calm down my body, calm down my nervous system. इसलिए, बट मुझे इसके पीछे का इतना
नहीं,
deep.
but you will be surprised. So our guru Yogiraj Gurunath.
Yeah.
So he's been a college level bodybuilder. He's been a boxer. He's been a swimmer. उनके आश्रम में आज भी एक छोटा gym है, which Vrinda had given her multi gym, which he had in the house. We've taken that gym over there. Till today he's 80 and he still does very basic exercises physically to keep his back fine, to keep his muscles. The couple of months back he called us. He said, "What are you guys doing?" And we said, "Gurunath, nothing." He's like, "Come, I want to." He's in Pune. We're in Bombay. He said, "Come to Pune. We'll go to Decathlon. I want to buy a bench press." At 80. So, point being. Wow. That even when some days when we have gone to the ashram or he's come to Bombay and he used to come to the gym when we had the gym, after he did his session he used to actually sit and go into sadhana, because he's never explained it. I'm pretty sure Vrinda can explain it better, but I felt that high that you feel after a workout, that happy feeling, that high feeling, it actually helps in getting into that quiet state much faster.
Right.
So if you're saying that you do your meditation and you feel good, I think you're doing the right thing, because he does it and we've done it with him, and it's a very different feeling of working out, getting that energy up, feeling that high in the mind, and then just closing your eyes and sitting down. It somehow just literally takes you there much faster.
I am able to connect with myself even more. Like it really feels कि मैं ज़्यादा connect feel कर पा रही हूँ. I don't know why, because of all the rush that happens inside the body.
I'm pretty busy. Think about it. Your nervous system is fired up. Your adrenaline is fired up. Everything is like alive.
Yeah.
So what you're feeling, what you're experiencing is already heightened. So if you actually channel that energy towards maybe breathing or your the center of the eyebrow or whatever meditation you're doing, I think it works, because so snipers and army people do it. Their heart rate is through the roof.
Right.
But they're so focused that they just don't move, because that they have to take that decision. So the heightened heart rate also allows you to focus, and of course then slowing down, and then during the meditation as it goes on, then that's when you slow down the heart rate and you again feel the same. So I think that it makes sense.
Yeah. Now I'll have even more conviction while doing it.
Perfect.